Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground came a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. They said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars. Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin, and they would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back again to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now, you hear? The Beverly Hillbillies. She walked through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox on the run. Everybody knows the reason for the fall, when woman tempted man down in Paradise's hall. This woman tempted me, then took me for a ride. Like a lonely fox, I need a place to hide. She walked through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox on the run. We'll take a glass of wine and fortify your soul. We'll talk about the world and friends we used to know. I'll illustrate the girl that put me on the floor. The game is nearly over, the hounds are at my door. She walked through the corn, leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that this poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox on the run. Well, now take down your fishing pole and meet me at the fishing hole. We may not get a bite all day, but don't you rush away. What a great place to rest your bones, and mighty fine for skipping stones. You'll feel fresh as a lemonade setting in the shade. Whether it's hot, whether it's cool, oh, what a spot for whistling like a fool. What a fine day to take a stroll and wander by the fishing hole. I can't think of a better way to pass the time of day. We'll have no need to call the roll when we get to the fishing hole. There'll be you, me, and old dog Trey to doodle time away. If we don't hook a perch or bass, we'll cool our toes in dewy grass, or else pull up a weed to chaw and maybe set and jaw. Hanging around, taking our ease, watching that hound scratching at his fleas. Come on, take down your fishing pole and meet me at the fishing hole. I can't think of a better way to pass the time of day. Dooley was a good old man, he lived below the mill. Dooley had 2 daughters and a 40-gallon still. One gal watched the boiler, the other watched the spout, and Mama corked the bottles and old Dooley fetched 'em out. Dooley slipping up the holler, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swaller and I'll pay you back someday. Revenuers came for him a-slipping through the woods. Dooley kept behind them all and never lost his goods. Dooley was a trader, when into town he'd come. Sugar by the bushel and molasses by the ton. Dooley slipping up the holler, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swaller and I'll pay you back someday. I remember very well the day old Dooley died. The women folk weren't sorry and the men stood around and cried. Now Dooley's on the mountain, he lies there all alone. They put a jug beside him and a barrel for his stone. Dooley slipped up the holler, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swaller and I'll pay you back someday. And I'll pay you back someday. Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition met the greatest earthquake ever known. High on the rapids, it struck their tiny raft and plunged them down 1,000 feet below to the land of the lost. To the land of the lost, to the land of the lost. Wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bills. Once I had a girl on Rocky Top, half bear, the other half cat. Wild as a mink but sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Tennessee, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Once 2 strangers climbed old Rocky Top looking for a moonshine still. Strangers ain't come down from Rocky Top, reckon they never will. Corn won't grow at all on Rocky Top, ground's too rocky by far. That's why all the folks on Rocky Top get their corn from a jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Tennessee, Rocky Top, Tennessee. cramped up city life, trapped like a duck in a pen. All I know is it's a pity life can't be simple again. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
This one's for you, Charmin. Happy birthday. There's an old holler tree down the road away from me where you lay down $1 or $2. Go around the bend, then you come back again. There's a jug full of good old Mountain Dew. Well, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Well, my Uncle Mort was sawed off and short. He measured about 4'2". But he thinks he's a giant when you give him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. Well, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Hey, pass that jug of Mountain Dew over to the birthday girl, Charmin. Charmin.
That reminds me, I need to go to the outhouse.
She is not named after toilet paper, please. My brother Bill ran a still on the hill. He'd run off a gallon or 2 or 3 or 4. And the buzzards in the sky get so drunk they couldn't fly from smelling that good old Mountain Dew. Well, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. Shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, I need some more.
I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
People would come from far away to dance all night to the break of day. When the caller would holler, do-si-do, they knew Uncle Ben was ready to go. Late in the evening about sundown, high on a hill and above the town, Uncle Ben played the fiddle, Lord, how it rang. You could hear it talk, you could hear it sing. An old tune they called the Soldier's Joy, and he played the one they called the Boston Boy. Greatest of all was Jenny Lind, to me that's where the fiddle begins. Late in the evening about sundown, high on a hill and above the town, Uncle Ben played the fiddle, Lord, how it rang. You could hear it talk, you could hear it sing. That mournful day when old Uncle Ben was called away. He hung up his fiddle and he hung up his bow, and he knew that it was time for him to go. Late in the evening about sundown, high on a hill and above the town, Uncle Ben played the fiddle, Lord, how it rang. You could hear it talk, you could hear it sing. Late in the evening about sundown, high on a hill and above the town, Uncle Ben played the fiddle, Lord, how it rang. You could hear it talk, you could hear it sing. around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Where were you last Friday night while I was up laying in jail? Walking the street with another man, you wouldn't even go my bail. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Here we go. Parents don't like me, they drove me away from your door. If I had my life to live, oh boy, I'd never go there anymore. I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train comes back. Rolling in my sweet babies, rolling in my sweet babies, rolling in my sweet babies.